In the previous video, we started our ladder pattern Damascus Bowie knife build by starting out with 2 bars of steel, 15N20 and 1084. We cut it up, stacked it, forge welded it, and drew it out about 3 times until we had around 240 layers. Then we forged in our ladder pattern with our ladder pattern dies. We then ground the billet down to our desired thickness, profiled the blade, heat treated, ground the bevels, hand sanded, and then we cut our guard material. And now it's time to take up where we left off with our Damascus pattern Bowie knife build, final part. Let's get started. All right, so before I start working on putting a slot in this guard material, it needs to be annealed. And at the same time, I'm going to go ahead, take over my spacer material and my pommel material and flatten them out, get them the width I need and where I want to orient the pattern. The pattern is on the end of the bars. Get them ready and annealed at the same time we do the guard. Then we'll start working on cutting slots. Now with our guard and spacer material, surface ground, real flat, now I can go ahead and start cutting the slots on the guard and spacer material. First thing I'm going to do is take a larger bit than my slot size and cut out the back side down to leaving about 50-60 thousandths to actually cut for my guard fit up. This will leave a small area to fit up and clean up, because you don't need that whole slot to be the same size. Makes it much easier and faster to fit up. But cutting it out on the back side, I'm going to start with a bit cut down to that dimension, then use a carbide end mill to clean it up. Then I'll flip it over and cut the target size slot. All right, we're very close. What I can do to get that final fit real tight, it's good on the sides, but I can come in here and clean up right where I see where the shoulder corners are hitting. And I can take out where that impression was made when I did the hot fit. But overall, it's looking very good and it's close. There won't be a problem. Next thing I want to do is lay out spacers, and I'm going to cut them the same way I did the guard on the mill. Of course, we won't be doing any hot fit. So now I'm going to fine tune the guard. What I'll do is take my microscope and a very small carbide burr and work in there where the impression was made when I did the hot fit. All right, now with the guard fitting, Real nice fit. I've got all the slots cut. I initially was going to put this spacer behind this spacer, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to put this spacer in between it, and I had to do a little bit of adjusting, but got everything working. Now the thing to do is start working on lineup pins to get all these lined up, stay in place from here on out before I start working on the handle. What I'll do is take a spot of super glue, push it up against here, glue it, pull it off, drill my 2 lineup pins, take it apart, do the same thing with this spacer against this one. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. You can braze or solder in a bolt, but if I have enough tang, I like to thread it. And also when I'm fitting up this handle, I like to get into the hard part of the horn and get it up as high as I can. And whatever I can't make it, I cut back on the tang so that it will fit up to that point. This is where my guard and spacers are. But right now we want to work on this pommel, and I have to build a nut that I'll be showing you how I install into this pommel and thread it onto the tang. Then we'll start moving on finishing all this stuff out. Now you don't have to have a lathe to do this next step. You can buy rod couplers or standoffs, that sort of thing. Weld them to your pommel, braze them, solder them, whatever you want to do. But what I'll do is turn it down, thread it, then I will cut a pocket in the pommel and I'll weld it in there and we'll be ready to go. With the spacers done, time to lay out the guard, get it profiled, and get this thing finished up. I like to use a template to do that, so let's get it laid out. All right, we got it wrapped up, and I'll show you a few shots of the build. But before we go, I'd like to thank my patrons, and I'd like to thank you for watching. If you got any questions, leave them down below. We'll see you on the next one.